Yo, peoples, wagwan. Welcome. This is a new channel. It's called Keel's Got Time because I'm Keel and I've got time. So, yeah, the reason I made a new channel to do all these reactions is because I didn't want to just flood my face all over the other two channels. So, yeah, but I'll start this recording. And here we go. We're reacting to a Jubilee video. Can you trust your ex? 3 exes take a lie detector lie detector test. Lie detector test. Can you trust an ex? No. Can't trust humans, period. Let's go.
That's not what I'm not doing. I'm not doing that. I deserve.
You're never gonna find a way.
I'm not
never gonna find
There's
a way.
women out there. I'm not doing that. So I feel like I deserve the same respect. Period.
Today on the hot seat, 3 pairs of exes are about to face the truth, whether they like it or not. With the help of a professional polygraph examiner, we're gonna put their honesty to the test. They'll undergo 2 rounds of questions. First by me, then by each other.
Do you think any of my friends are prettier than me?
You got to fucking lie. Are you for real? Stop laughing. See, are you for real?
Secrets will be exposed, lies.
But gay couples be the funniest. Like, let's just start. Where's the beginning?
Surprise.
Oh, fuck's sake.
50 series free spins.
Really, YouTube? Really?
When you deposit and spend £10. No wagering.
I mean, I thought he would feel another way. But I mean, I was toxic. I did make things more complicated than they needed to be. So,
Bro, I was literally having this conversation with like someone the other day. I was like, in same-sex couples, like, surely is there always a more dominant and more like less dominant, or like if they're both less dominant, which here it looks like, you know, they're both on the more feminine side, like they both lean more into their, you know what I'm trying to say. I'm like, how's that dynamic work? Yeah, just a thought.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
I got a lot of the short end of the stick. Like, you know, like things got so toxic to the point where things would even get physical sometimes. And it got so bad to the point where I ended up in jail, you know, for that. And that's something that I never thought I would. I don't belong in jail. So that's the regret that I have.
Jessica.
If you're ever dating someone and you argue to the point that you're in jail, bro, I promise you it's never that deep.
You said no.
I promise you. Jail.
And this was also a lie.
Jail's crazy.
Joshua, you said no. But this was the truth.
I'm like really trying to figure out why it would have come up as a lie. The reason I said I don't regret it is because we learned a lot being in a relationship.
Sorry, it's like 2 in the morning.
Committed or wasn't 100% in the whole time. I think there could be regret around that.
Regret why?
Because like you know, you're investing time into a person. Like we took 2 years from each other, and so if I didn't have 100% in, then I wasted both of our times because I could have put 100% in, and then it could have been better or amazing, and or I could have realized fast this isn't what I needed and removed myself from that.
The next question I asked you all was, do you still have feelings for your ex? Audrey, you said no. And this was the truth. Jacob, you said...
You see her? She was proud of that answer. Wow,
and this was the truth.
Look at that. She's proud, bro.
You said
She's like, yeah, definitely.
A little bit.
and it was the truth. Jessica, you said.
Yes.
Joshua, you also said yeah. And you were both telling the truth. Arthur, you said,
No.
and here's what's interesting, Marquise, you also said no,
They're both lying.
and it was a lie.
They're both lying.
Arthur, Marquise, can you unpack that for us?
You know what? I didn't know I still had truthfulness for him, but I guess I do.
I mean, I do love him as a person, as everything, but I find myself to be happily engaged.
Oh.
So, yeah, no, I love him, but it's just not that, like, in that way.
Marquise, how do you feel about Arthur being engaged?
I mean, I still do want to see this man happy. I want him to be happy. So, from just a friend perspective, you're not ready to be married.
Was your
Ah.
ex the best you've ever had in bed?
Yes.
I'm saying, how do you even come on this show? Like, as someone's fiance, I'm not letting you go on some hash it out with your ex show. Like, that's not cool. That's not within our terms and conditions, mate. Like, engaged, and then of course this is him, bro. Because gay guys have no filter, fam. Straight up, you're not ready. I would have punched him. I'm not ready. Was your ex the best you ever had in bed?
Jacob, you
Wait, what?
ever had in bed?
Yes.
Jacob, you said no, and this was the truth.
I mean, I think
Just rip the band-aid off.
I
Let
think-
him know. Let him know
You
right
got
now,
the
babe.
I think it was. I mean, I just wasn't like reciprocated. I feel like I was like, you know, doing things for you more.
Okay, so she knew she
I don't
was
know, I just feel
lying.
like,
Too much receiver.
yeah, too much. Yeah, too much of a giver.
Arthur, you said no, and this was the truth. Marquise, you said no as well. So both of you said no. Marquise, that was the truth. Jessica, Joshua, you both said,
Yes.
and you were both
Telling the
telling
truth.
the truth.
Yeah. You can tell with them too.
Was anyone here shocked by the answer?
Me.
You were
Yes.
shocked.
I was shocked.
Why were you shocked?
No shade. Because I'm everybody's best sex partner. No shade. Everybody who I've been with, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
So I'm
Marquise, okay.
And I seen the people that he was with, I'm like, next.
And you said no to me.
Bro, I don't want to be gay, but like, I need to learn like the level of ego, like how these men move with like that level of ego. And I know not every gay guy is like that, but the ones that are like that, like, bro, teach me, bro, because that's like some transferable skills type shit. Like, I can take that, I feel like I could transfer that over into dating females. You know what I'm talking about? Transferable skills and that.
Well, I said no in certain aspects. It doesn't mean see my
So,
answers are very specific. I meant
specs.
like
He's fucks bitches with fat asses.
there's certain aspects, you know.
Okay.
No.
He said it
The next
twice.
question I asked you all was, did you ever fantasize about someone else while in bed with your ex? Audrey and Jacob, you both said no. And you were both telling the truth. Jessica, you said
Yes.
and you were telling the truth.
Yeah.
Joshua, you said no.
Joshua, you better be lying. You better be lying, boy. She fully just admitted that. Bro, what the hell? No heart, man. Like, at least lie. You feel me? Like, I know it's a lie detector, but at least lie and blame it on the machine. Fuck me. Then again, it's your ex, so I guess you're trying to get your little 1-2, you get
We
me?
are for everyone. We are for those who have spent a lifetime cultivating their taste.
Yeah.
We are for those who know the
We?
difference.
Who's
is
we?
alcohol.
And you were telling the truth as well. Rushing us. Arthur, Marquise, you both said no. However, Marquise, you lied.
Oops.
Damn.
My imagination might have just went somewhere else, you know?
Arthur, do you believe him?
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he probably had thought about something, but I'm pretty sure he's not being completely honest with who that person is.
You think you might have an idea who that is?
There's some guesses, yeah.
Like there was someone that.
I mean, it could have been the person who broke up with me for.
Bro's really trying to delve into their
Something
business.
with, so, yeah.
Have you ever deleted texts or DMs to cover up something you didn't want your ex to see?
Yes.
And you were both telling the truth.
Arthur, Marquise.
So, Arthur, you
Terrible,
said,
terrible.
however, this was a lie.
Right.
Marquise, you said yes, and you were telling the truth.
Shut.
No, just no, stop, because you haven't, you always try to make it seem like you don't do none of that, but you do.
I've caught him.
Right, but then, yeah,
I actually
he's
caught
caught
him.
me, but I haven't caught him, and then you act like you've never done that. So stop.
Marquise, I feel like you have more you want to say here.
Yeah, because you know what, I was honest because I know I have deleted messages, and it's crazy because it was messages that I shouldn't have even deleted, but he was so insecure and so controlling. I was like, let me delete this, even though it's innocent. Let me delete this because he's gonna make something out of it. But me deleting it made it bigger.
You obviously knew the times I would go through your phone. He never went through my phone. So I never had to go and delete anything. Like,
But
he never
you
went.
did though, because the lie detector test said that you did.
So you never deleted a text or DM that you didn't want?
Because I'm actually shocked.
I mean, the only problem time that I would actually think about that is the time where we did break up and I moved to San Diego, and obviously he knew I was dating other people out there and seeing other people. So even though I wasn't cheating, I didn't think that was something that he would want to see.
Jessica, you said yes. And this was true. And Joshua, you said no, and this was the truth. Is there a significant lie that you've kept hidden from your ex to this day?
No.
No.
He lying. Oh.
No.
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 Bro, gay dudes look like that. No hate to the gay dudes. Well, they look like they're lying about everything.
This is gonna seem like I'm hiding something, but I couldn't even fathom something. Like the things I'd be scared to be vulnerable with people, she knows. So I really don't know on my end.
It's a daunting question. Like, my heart might have raced when it was asked, because it's like kind of it's a big question. But genuinely, like, from the bottom of my heart, I don't know.
Jacob, you said yes.
She lying, bro.
I feel like the only lie was, like, throughout our relationship, I'd be like, oh yeah, my mom would. It was more of like, oh yeah, my mom likes you. She sees us like being on terms. But that wasn't the case.
Can I ask why? Like,
You do give that you come from a traditional background. You want things done the way that you have seen it be done. You kind of give me that.
Well, I don't want to follow my
Your
parents' footsteps.
Oh, okay.
But I want to get married because my parents' marriage didn't work. So I want to be the one to make it work.
So, Arthur, you said no, that there was no significant lie that you kept hidden from your ex to this day, but the lie detector did pick up that you were lying.
I don't think I significantly lied about anything. Like, just like how she said, I didn't really think of anything, nothing came to mind. And I did try to think. So,
Why do you think it picked up a lie?
I don't know.
There's nothing to hide. Do you think you
This
might?
nigga lying, bro.
There's so many things that my mind can like guess and think. Like, did you hook up with any of your friends? Any of your friends that you had me around?
No.
Okay, well, it picked up as a lie, so you're lying. You're lying.
Before we move on to the next round,
My kid's not having it.
counting our lives, okay, so we can see who is the most honest. Who's
Where
lying
we
the
at?
most, all right? So, very
16
easy.
minutes.
Audrey, Jacob, right now you are in the lead together as a couple. Audrey, you told one lie. Jacob, you told 0 lies.
Look at the size of that. Get a welcome bonus up to £150 at 32 Red. Play game showing.
There's different patterns here. This is very interesting. Jessica and Joshua, your second place. You both told one lie. Arthur and Marquise, you both tied. You told the same amount of lies. You both told 3 lies. And now we're going to move on to round number 2, where you will interrogate each other in the hot seat.
In this next round, we'll be asking some questions.
Hey, what do you think you're doing here?
Sorry, I just really needed this gig. I'm trying to pay off this stupid 2024 poverty yawn debt.
Yeah, it sounds like you. Not the best way to eliminate that. It just takes 30.
I swear that's the guy from Despicable Me. Am I tripping? The Vector Donny.
Seconds to take control of your financial future. Thanks to PDS Debt for sponsoring this episode. Now let's get back to the show.
I'm ready to go.
I'm not tripping.
Okay, you ready to start the test?
Yeah.
You ready to tell nothing but the truth and all the truth?
Yeah.
You laughing, but I'm for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you regret being controlling during our relationship?
Yeah.
What made you want to control me?
My fears, my anxieties.
Okay.
Have you ever been jealous of me being around another girl?
Yes.
Have you enjoyed the dynamic of us being friends more than us being in a relationship?
No.
Lies.
Good answer.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Do you wish
I'm
you
just
actually knew me
hating. My
better?
bad.
Yeah.
Did you ever lie about being busy just to avoid spending time with me?
Okay, yes, everyone does that.
Yeah, why? What would you lie about?
Sometimes I just want to hang out with the girls or just be alone.
Then why wouldn't you just say that?
Because sometimes I feel like you wouldn't understand. You'd be like, oh, why? Why did you want to spend time with me?
If you just told me the truth, things would have been easier. I feel like I give you the freedom to do whatever you want besides when it comes to certain things. But
I don't know about the freedom thing.
well, I had one rule, one boundary. That's it. But besides that, you could have.
I think that's why I felt that I had to lie, though. I didn't have a lot of freedom in some aspects where I would have liked.
What aspects did you feel like you were lacking freedom with?
Going out with, like, friends and, I don't know, like, doing stuff without you.
When you went out, would you prefer me not to be there?
Sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Does any part of you regret dating me? Say
Yes.
I'm very like, I don't get the dynamic. Like, does this nigga want to be with her
Do
24/7?
you respect me?
Yes.
So I'm not suffocating you.
Okay. Whew, that
It's
was-
true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why didn't you want me to have friends?
Because I didn't feel like it was a healthy friendship, and I was toxic, and I was insecure.
You're what?
Insecure.
Why didn't you allow me to chase my dreams and my career during our relationship?
I was afraid of losing you.
Did you ever find any of my guy friends attractive?
I mean, yeah. But like, I feel like that's like, I'm sure you found some of my girlfriends attractive though.
That's crazy.
I'm just sure you.
Wait, who?
have.
If you don't want to answer.
I don't want to say.
Is it Tate?
No.
Have you ever been tempted to cheat on me?
No.
So at the parties and you going out with your friends,
Mm-hmm.
you've never gotten drunk and looked at a guy and been like, oh, looked at him in a lustful or sexual way?
I could like be at a bar and be like, oh, like there's like an attractive guy like walking past me, but like I'm not like, oh my god, like I want to talk to him. Like you're telling me if like a girl walked past you and like you would kind of know like, oh yeah, that's an attractive girl, but you wouldn't be like, oh yeah, like I want that girl.
I mean, I feel like I wouldn't look at anyone else. Not in a relationship.
Okay, well
Okay.
we'll see what you say.
Are you excited to hook up with other people?
I feel like the answer is yes, but like the state I'm in right now.
Realistically, though, none of this matters. Like, I'm just sat here deeping. None of this shit matters. They could say anything, bro. Lie, truth, facts, false, fiction, non-fiction. Like, but it don't matter. Y'all are exes. As soon as you leave this studio, peace, nigga. Separate ways. Like, never finna see you again, boy. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand how they got each other to come on the show.
true.
So
Very true.
so cordial.
If I had to stay longer in jail, would you have stayed with me?
I don't think so.
Okay. These niggas. So it seems he was like just mass controlling him. Marquise just crashed out, lashed out, put hands on this nigga, went to jail. Wild.
So you wasn't really down. You wasn't really down for the get down.
Obviously, if you're in jail, I don't think, at that point, I don't think we should continue to date if it's gonna be that bad.
Did you talk to any guys behind my back while we were dating?
No.
You chihuahua. Download Revolut for free and create an account now.
If
These
you've got a
fucking
dry
ads,
scalp, I
Drew.
have the answer. No, 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 no. We need a dry scalp revolution, and that's Head and Shoulders Derma X Pro with ceramide complex to lock in moisture, giving you flake-free and moisturized scalp for up to 72 hours. Moisturize like a pro. You will love it.
Oh, you
This
had
one's
so
mine.
much
Get your own.
shit. You did not test that for 72 hours. Like,
You sure? You didn't talk to any guys behind my back?
I'm behind your back.
You weren't talking to a guy and tried to hide it because you thought I would be upset or anything, you know?
No.
it's raining
The
on
test says otherwise. Okay, well, let's go on with the next lie. You're gonna tell.
Did you believe I was at fault most of the time we would argue?
Yeah. I think it was like,
She truly believed?
I think it was like 75-25.
Said, that's the truth? Oh my gosh. Delusional. That's crazy. That is absolutely
I'm
crazy.
not delusional. Don't call me delusional. I'm not
Bro, that's... Do you think I was wrong for tripping over the partying situation?
Yeah.
What?
I mean, 100%.
So you think if you're eventually gonna become my wife, it was okay to just go out and get drunk with a bunch of... And some of your friends were single, too.
You act like...
And
like,
some of your
I'm
friends were
like-
single, too.
Yeah, obviously. Like, I'm going out. Like, I'm not I'm not gonna like flirt with other guys, but like you're gonna like drink a little, like you're gonna dance, like you're gonna have a good time.
Whenever you went out to a party or went out to a club or whatever, have you ever gave a guy your social media, flirted with a guy, or gave out your number?
No.
Oh. Did you ever lie to me about where you were when we were dating?
Yeah.
Give me the scenario. Where would you be? Where would you lie about?
It's like out with my friends, or.
So you'd switch your location from your phone to your iPad?
That's a tactic I learned from you, switching your location from your iPhone to your iPad. You do that shit, not me.
That's what you had to do it. But
exactly.
But that's another reason why the shit didn't work.
How would you know how to do that?
How
would you know how to do that if you were lying about something?
I mean, I just know how to do it. I'm not allowed to. When you went to Vegas with your.
Do y'all be having like your SO's location? I shared my location with one girl, and she like lives in a different country, so that's why I did it. Cause it don't matter. I've never like, bro, I'm giving my location out. Niggas tripping, boy.
Family, did you do something that you weren't supposed to do? Or did you genuinely go to sleep early?
No, I didn't do anything I wasn't supposed to do. I did.
Oh my gosh. And this is why I still stay on it.
Bro, she was out getting clapped.
I didn't do anything I was not supposed to do because I could go out if I want to.
But you said you're going to sleep.
She was out sucking dick.
I hope you change that in your next relationship.
I hope you change that.
I'm gonna stay the same. I'm looking for a wife. I'm looking for a wife who doesn't go out and is getting drunk with her girls and party. That's not what I'm not doing that. I deserve
You're never gonna find a wife. You're never gonna find a wife.
Women out there. I'm not doing that. So I feel like
She really trying to say there's not one female that doesn't go clubbing. Is that really her argument?
I deserve the same respect. Period.
Did you ever look down on me while we were in a relationship?
Yes.
Do you want to elaborate?
In our power dynamic, like I naturally kind of assumed more power. So I think that affected how I saw you. You know, some of the things that we've talked about, like our humor. I guess I don't resonate with your humor as much as I would like to. So I think there might have been a period of time where I thought I was funnier than you, and I don't think that anymore.
Thanks, Jessica.
Is that
Not
true?
you. Yeah, got a nice little thumbs up over there.
But I will say, after the breakup, I think the fog kind of cleared, and honestly, I've been thinking recently how I almost feel like you might have been too good for me.
Have you ever talked shit about me or told someone else my business while we were together?
Real shit though, girls aren't funny. Girls are not funny. Sorry, females, but you know, men overall are. Now, has there been a couple jokes here and there that made me laugh? Yeah, but overall, y'all ain't. You're not comedic like that, mate. But yeah, that has been it. I think I'm gonna go to sleep because it's late as fuck. Well, early as hell. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you stay tuned for the next one. Peace.